Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before we start off on the video, I just want to say happy Christmas to all you guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching my content. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys have a fantastic festive season with family and friends. Make sure you stay safe, make sure you stay sensible, and have a great time over the Christmas period. With that said, let's get into the discussion of this topic of this video, and we're going to be talking about Creature Commandos Season 2. So it's officially been greenlit, which is fantastic. This season has been really well received by the critics, by the fans. If we go over here and look on Rotten Tomatoes, it currently sits at 95% on the critic score, 80% on the audience score. So across the board, HBO have seen the success of this series, they're happy with what's going on, and they've greenlit a season 2, which is fantastic. And they've obviously seen the feedback based on the Superman trailer as well. They know that DC is on an upward trajectory. DC having Superman as the biggest DC trailer of all time. They know by the time that Superman movie comes out, DC is going to be in a great position in the marketplace. So greenlighting a season 2 of Creature Commandos is absolutely the right thing to do here. HBO is on to a winner. And by the way, I just want to say my favorite character so far in this series is Weasel. I love him so much. He's so unpredictable, so crazy, but so like cute and cuddly, but murderous at the same time. He's so unpredictable. You just never know what he's going to do. And I absolutely love Weasel. He just makes me laugh so much. Guys, if you have a favorite character in Creature Commandos, drop it in the comment section below. I'd love to know who's your favorite. But anyway, with that said, let's get into these details and let's break down what's going on with Season 2 of Creature Commandos. Obviously being the first DCU project out the gate as well, bear that in mind, guys. So, Creature Commandos currently sits at 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, and based on how high it sits in the Max top 10, we can safely assume it's been a viewership hit as well. Now, The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed that the first DCU TV series will return to the streaming service for a Season 2. We're 4 episodes into the 7-episode debut season, and the prospect of seeing more Task Force M in action is undeniably exciting. And it looks like at some point down the line in the future, we are going to get the live-action rendition of some of these characters. Not necessarily a live-action Creature Commandos movie, but it looks like some of these characters will make the transition to live-action, whether they're going to be in subsequent Superman movies or other kind of DCU movies. It's going to be exciting to see their transition of some of these characters into live-action. Obviously, we've already had Weasel in live-action in the Suicide Squad that James Gunn obviously directed. Having Weasel in that movie was hilarious as well. I still can't get over King Shark. Seeing King Shark in that Suicide Squad movie was just crazy. Seeing him eat a person was just ridiculous. So, James Gunn created and wrote the series, and Dean Laurie from the Harley Quinn serves as the showrunner. Quote, "We're thrilled to team up with Max for another season of Creature Commandos Mayhem," Gunn and DC Studios co-CEO Peter Safran said in a joint statement. From our spectacular first season of Peacemaker to the astonishing run of The Penguin to the record-breaking launch of Creature Commandos, Max has consistently delivered above industry expectations and beyond our wildest imaginings. DC at the moment is in such a good position. Like it just said here, right? So we've had Creature Commandos, absolutely fantastic first season. It's being received really well with critics and audiences. They've had the Penguin series, one of the best series on TV in recent years, not just comic book material, but just in general as a sort of a crime saga kind of season of TV. Absolutely fantastic show. We've had record-breaking engagement with the Superman trailer. So across the board, and Peacemaker as well, that was received really well. So DC is in a really strong position right now. They're doing really great stuff. Let's hope that that continues with the Superman movie next year. So, thank you, Casey, Sarah, Pia, Sono, and the entire team for your tremendous support of DC Studios. They continued. We are all proud to call Max home. So, Amy Gravitt, VP of HBO and Max Comedy Programming. Only James Gunn could have conjured this wild band of misfit monsters who tug at your heart and force you to root passionately for them. We couldn't be more delighted to continue their stories with James, Dean Laurie, Peter Safran, and our fantastic partners at DC Studio and Warner Brothers Animation. Thanks to the brilliant imagination of James and the talent of our amazing artists, DC fans fell in love with this new family of heroes, said Peter Garadi, Executive VP of Alternate Programming at Warner Brothers Animation. We are excited to continue this wild ride with our partners at Max. You want more monsters? You'll be getting more monsters. That sounds great. I can't wait for them to introduce like more new characters into the mix as well, because obviously some of these characters I assume are going to be killed off in this season to some degree. So they're going to have new monsters coming in for Season 2, which is going to be interesting to see new team members coming into the team for a Season 2, so that would be pretty cool. There's currently no word on when Creature Commando Season 2 will premiere, but Gunn recently said he's already pre-writing his next DCU project. So we have this Instagram post here from James Gunn that he put out, Happy Holidays, and it has my favourite character in the picture, Weasel, wearing a Santa hat. I mean, just look at this guy. He looks absolutely just insanely crazy, but he's sort of cute and cuddly at the same time, and he's murderous and just crazy, and he's completely unhinged, and everything, like, just such a cool, funny character, and every time he's on screen, just seeing what he's going to do, he makes me laugh so much, and I can't help but smile whenever he's on the screen. So we got that Happy Holidays postcard there from James Gunn, which is kind of nice. You wanted monsters? Well, you'll be getting more. We're coming back for Season 2, but don't worry, we've still got plenty left this season for you. Catch new episodes of Creature Commandos every Thursday, with Season 1 finale dropping January 9th, exclusively on Streaming Max. And then we have another post here from James Gunn. I thought I'd share this wonderful gift I got from my friends at Studio I Am. On our talented animators at Bobby Pill's studio. Happy Holidays, hashtag Creature Commandos. So let's play this quick clip here. This is an animation that was given to James Gunn from the animators here. Okay. Let me start that again. I'll turn the audio up quickly. So it's like the intro that we see with James Gunn. Then we get that. Happy holidays. May your next year be prosperous. James Gunn sat on a couch, resting with his headset on. And then we got the Creature Commandos kind of surrounding him, which is kind of cool. And we've got my favorite character, Weasel, down there at the bottom. And yeah, I think that's really kind of cool. It's kind of like an animated postcard, like a Happy Holidays postcard, which is kind of cool. That's a nice little gift from the animators to James Gunn. Yeah, and that's pretty much where we are, guys. So, obviously, we've got the cast list here and the executive producers. The first 4 episodes of Creature Commandos are now streaming on Max. Creature Commandos tracks a secret team of incarcerated monsters recruited for missions deemed too dangerous for humans. When all else fails, they're your last worst option. Yeah, I mean, this is right in James Gunn's wheelhouse. He's really good at these team-up type of movies. He did Guardians of the Galaxy. He's done Suicide Squad. And now jumping, you know, right off the bat into this kind of you know, Creature Commandos is working to his strengths. So coming out of the gate and having this as the first DCU project does make sense. I think they're testing the waters as well by going animated rather than live action straight away as well. So they're testing to see how this lands with audiences before they make it live action. At least that's what I think they're probably doing. They're not going to say that, but I think that's kind of maybe what they're doing here. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just guessing. But yeah, Creature Commandos already renewed for a Season 2, and it's only 4 episodes out. So they have a lot of faith in where DC is going in the future. Like I said, based on the feedback from Peacemaker, based on the feedback from the Penguin, obviously the viewership figures and the engagement with the Superman trailer, absolutely off the scale. The biggest DC trailer ever made. So that's fantastic. And by the time that Superman movies come out, and DC is elevated even more with the reception of Superman, and then in time for Season 2 of Creature Commandos to come out, DC is going to be in a great position. So a lot more people are going to be checking out Season 2, hopefully, and the viewership goes up, which is what HBO Max wants, and everybody wins. We get a Season 2, HBO gets more viewers, and yeah, it's all great for being a DC fan in the next coming few years. I'm excited for this, guys. So jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think. Have you been watching Creature Commandos Season 1? What have you thought about it so far? Who's your favorite character? And are you looking forward to a Season 2 of this show as well? Let me know what you think about the information we've covered in this video. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to hit that like. Become a subscriber if you haven't already. It goes a long way to supporting the content. And I will see you in the next video.